Folks, Colin Kirkwood coming to you live from the FrostBurg State University Athletics broadcast booth here as we get ready for another men's basketball conference clash as FrostBurg State returns home to take on the West Liberty Hilltoppers in this matchup from Bobcat Arena. This is the pregame show brought to you by Eaton Young Furniture. Glad you can join us here. FrostBurg State still trying to shake off a cold spell, to say the least, here, as they've dropped 8 in a row, and on Saturday had some things come up. Didn't get a chance to bring you coverage here on 99.5 on Saturday on the road at number 21. The Charleston Golden Eagles in the capital of West Virginia. It was 95-54, the win for the Golden Eagles, and that's pretty much all there is to say about that one here, as we'll see if another season sweep will happen against the Bobcats or if they'll find a way to answer the bell in a big matchup here against the Hilltoppers. The Hilltoppers 17-5, they're 11-3 in conference play. They cruised on through their last matchup against West Virginia Wesleyan on Saturday. That was 101-66. The Hilltoppers are trying to chase down first place in the MEC, looking to gear up for a stretch run here as they trail Charleston, who's got 2 games on them right now. They're 13-2. West Liberty 11-3. And you may remember the last time these two teams got together back on January 10th in a matchup that was, you are hearing this correctly, 126-79 from the campus of West Liberty. And the Hilltoppers had 6 different members scoring in double figures, and Malcolm Day led the way for the Bobcats with 22. Tip-off coming up here momentarily, brought to you by First People's Community Federal Credit Union. We'll take a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Aircon Engineering, coming up here soon. It's a red out here at Bobcat Arena, so FrostBurg State taking the floor in their red uniforms this evening. That's white lettering and white numbers with white and black trim down the sides. Uniform we really haven't seen a whole lot lately. As the Hilltoppers hop on the floor, it's all black for them, and it's yellow letters and yellow numbers with old-fashioned trim, yellow down the sides. Tip up. Hilltoppers control here. Let's take a look at our starting lineups now. For the Bobcats, they'll roll out a unit that'll look a bit like this. It'll be Jalen Albury, number 0. Kobe Baptiste, number 1. Robbie Williams out there, number 3. Cole Harshman, number 4, slotting into the starting 5 this evening. And Justin Roseby, number 33, who has been as solid as ever in the starting 5. Hilltoppers firing for 3, and get used to hearing that, because that's going to happen a lot here in this one. This is a side for the Hilltoppers that's shooting about 36% from 3, and to this point in time before that, they had let go of over 700-plus shots from 3. 775 to be exact. That's compared to the Bobcats, who have only let go of 550. Big numbers this late in the season as that push towards the end of the year continues, and hard to believe we're starting to think about tournament time already. Hilltoppers with it here, and they are off and running, 2-0 West Liberty. Here comes Williams up the floor, pushing the tempo. Lays off for Baptiste, and he has that one sent back, but a foul call. This one getting underway a bit later than normal here as Baptiste gets himself set at the line. It's about 48% as that falls in there, now 2-1. But had an injury that delayed things in the women's game prior. So plenty of scores to check in on the men's side of things here, and 2-2 as that sails on through. Toppers cruise inside and lay that in for 2. The last time these teams got together, the Hilltoppers were ranked 25th at the time. Suffered a couple of losses. Baptiste for 3, that's off. But in that matchup, the Hilltoppers fired off 41 shots from 3. They connected on 18 of those, that equating to just under 44%. Talk about a good day at the office there from deep. We'll see if they try to keep attacking inside here this time, or maybe they'll switch things up and do that, or they'll go back to the 3 game. You never quite know when it comes to high-powered offenses like this, and they can attack you in so many different ways. That'll be a 3, and that's in there. So perhaps the first of a few here. It's 7-2, Hilltoppers. It's Williams, and that one swatted away volleyball style. My goodness. Might have needed to get the radar gun out there to see how far that one was sent back. Trying to feed inside. That's John Cordy. You might remember Cordy as he made a transfer to the Hilltoppers. Packed his bags and took the long trip across town from Wheeling to West Liberty. For those of you familiar with the closeness between those two, they often refer to their matchups as their own version of the city game. As Cordy here getting set to shoot. He's about 77% at the line. Just like that, it's 10-2 Hilltoppers here, 17:45 left in the first half. Jalen Albury scoots his way up the floor with it. One to the outside. Here comes Harshman on the way through, and don't think he really knew what he wanted to do with that one, but Williams, quick shot off the side. Punched up in the air, brought down. Out and around they work here again. Rotating their way inside, looking to turn and dump that home. And they sure can, as Woodward has 2. 12-2 already here. The Bobcats approaching 2 minutes scoreless. We knew this was going to be a very grueling stretch coming up for this side. I mean, a lot of the big dogs were on the schedule all in a row here. As there's Rosemead dropping one in. Things will level off a bit in terms of the standings on Saturday when they visit Wheeling, a team they beat the first time around, as there's another 3 from the Hilltoppers. It's 15-4. And if they can find a way to defeat those Cardinals on Saturday, that'll be some breathing room towards the bottom half. And they'll find themselves 2 games ahead of the West Virginia Wesleyan Bobcats, who have 1 win in conference play. This squad with 2. The Bobcats had to take a timeout there, couldn't quite get that one in play. Looks like we'll take a timeout as well here. 15-4, Hilltoppers in front here, 16:23 left in the first half on 99.5 DZN. 17-4, the lead for the Hilltoppers. And the Bobcats very much stuck in the mud here to get things started, as it's no secret that this is a side that opens up contests very slowly, to say the least. It's a 15-3 run in total over the past 3 minutes for the Hilltoppers. Bobcats are one of their last 5 from the field. Step out looking at a 3 for the Toppers again. That's just off. They'll track it down and they can try it again. Perhaps maybe they'll switch things up. I mean, don't forget, folks, this is a pretty high-powered side. I mean, you take a look at what this team did a season ago. Of course, I mean, there's been some personnel changes and whatnot, but 33-4 a season ago and marching the whole way to the national championship. And only dropping that matchup by 10 points to a very, very skilled Nova Southeastern squad, might I add. But this is a program with a lot of history and a lot of tradition. And they're looking to keep stacking wins heading into tournament time. And see if they can get some revenge on Charleston, perhaps, by the time they flip the calendar into that March section and head to West Banco Arena. Day off the steal on the way inside. He's stripped. Keep in mind, this FrostBurg State side still well in play with a chance to make their way to their first ever Mountain East Conference tournament. Something we've been searching for quite some time here. Be able to bring you that coverage on 99.5. Had women's coverage last year and expect to do the same this year as well. Or perhaps could be pulling some double duty coming up in the near future. It's a miss for the Bobcats offensively. Day trying to clean it up and still can't hit. Now one of their last 7 from the field. But I can't recommend it enough. If you're a basketball fan, a Bobcat fan, or just, like I said, basketball in general, if you make your way out to West Banco Arena for those first couple of days of action, the ball bounces nonstop in West Banco Arena. It's a whole lot of fun to be out there and attend to, and just an arena itself with a whole lot of history. You name it, it's been there. Hockey, indoor football, MEC championships, high school. It's a mecca for sport in the state of West Virginia. Looks like a timeout coming on the floor here. 17-4, Hilltoppers, 14-18 left in the first half here on 99.5 DZ.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at FrostBurg State University.
Jump on the fast track to your professional career in mechanical engineering, pharmacy, or law with competitive programs at FrostBurg State University. You'll be able to save time and money through partnerships with the University of Maryland College Park Clark School of Engineering, University of Maryland Eastern Shore School of Pharmacy, or the University of Baltimore School of Law. The advantages of these collaborative programs are endless. Wherever you're going, it starts at FrostBurg.
Malcolm Day trying to find footing inside, and that's another miss. Now one of their last 11 from the field to open this up. Over 2 minutes scoreless for the Bobcat offense. There's Cordy Tried to drop that in with some force, but opted to just lay it in there. Had a collision towards the rim. And apparently it's already getting a bit testy down there on the court. Baptiste being separated from the Hins on the side of the Hilltoppers. That's 22 in black. That one turned over by Jalen Johnson. Hilltoppers looking to break 20 here early. And there it is, 21-4. Johnson trying to break through the defensive pressure. There's Day underneath, drops that one in finally, and he'll have a chance for another coming. Hins has his first. It's one coming for Malcolm Day, number 20 down there, 60%. As those green shoes step up to the line here. Drops low. And drops in. Now 21-7. Not to be confused football score-wise here. Three coming for the Toppers, a long one at that. Got the roll off the front, bounced off the glass and down. Now 24-7. And Cordy again with another three off the steal there, and it's 27-7. 30-second timeout, a lot of boos starting to rain down, and a couple of folks on the other side already heading for the exits. In the meantime here, we'll take a look at some of the matchups around the Mountain East Conference here. West Virginia Wesleyan visits Concord this evening, 34-25, the Mountain Lions in front. Concord chasing down an 18-4 record if they pick up this win this evening. Interesting one to note here, Wheeling visiting Fairmont State. It's 33-23 Fighting Falcons. Now 5 minutes left in the first half there. Davis and Elkins and Glenville State, pair of 500 teams going at it. Davis and Elkins 12-10, hovering around that spot. A few more losses than expected. A team that had a lot of steam coming in this year, but 23 all in that one. And 31-20, Charleston taking care of business at Notre Dame. That's a long distance between those two on a Wednesday. West Virginia State and Salem, the lone non-conference action. It's 40-34 Yellow Jackets. Salem hanging around. It's a scrappy 7-win team, I'll tell you what. Day on the way inside, hop, step, and a jump, and that one just rolled laterally right over the rim and didn't drop in there. Pretty easy lay-in underneath there for Woodward. He's got 6. It's 29-7. McCarty over for Baptiste. Surprised he decided to go up with that one. Might have had a chance to make an easier play passing to Day there, but 29-9. Kick out into the far side corner, 3 coming. Hot shot at that. Loose ball. Toppers keep it. Trying to find footing again here, 10 to shoot. West Liberty thought about queuing up a 3. Cutting inside Schuler. It's a miss, ball rolling. And now corralled by the Bobcats. Here's McCarty, quick shot for 3. Off the front, straight down, back into the hands of the Hilltoppers. 11:15 left in the first half here. quick touch in and almost got the Bobcats napping there. On up the way, here's Williams. Stop foot for three off the side. Toppers pull that down. They'll look to attack forward with it. Everyone down in a heap here underneath the basket. It is Slanina checking in, 54 here. And seeing him getting some increased minutes here as of late. It's the BW product from not that far down the road. Another foul here. Bobcats up to 5 in the first half. Slick feed, and Woodward's got 2 more. It's 31-9. Still 10.5 left here in the first half of this one as Johnson motors forward, lays off for Williams. Here comes Williams trying to pop his way inside. That ball went rolling out of play. It's Goss downside looking for space, and he backs it down and drops it in there. 31-11. Toppers keeping it. Hot pass over towards the far side of the floor for 3. Rolling, that's off. Johnson lays it in there, so maybe starting to get some traction here. It's 31-13. I believe it's a timeout coming here, and it will be. It's 31-13, West Liberty here, 9:42 left in the first half on 99.5 DZN.
Health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome on back here, folks. 32-13 is the lead for the Hilltoppers. Perhaps maybe an offense that's a bit quieter than we might have expected. Just to put this in perspective, this is a side that at the half the last time registered 72 points. And much colder from three here so far. There's McCarty with a pull-up two. That's off. It's a Hilltopper side that's 4 of 12 from three so far. Stripped. Here comes Harshman after it. Johnson in for Goss inside, and he's got it. On the way up the floor, and it looks like McCarty's going to pick up a foul. Toppers setting up at the line here again. It's Kyler DiAugustino down there, number 13. He's about 72% from the line as the secondary set up here on the way. It drops in there. Couple of bounce passes around here, just trying to figure out the way they want to attack. It's 34-15 as the Hilltoppers look to bop this one back into play here, and they do. Shot off the side as Harshman scoops it up. Goss inside, looking to go up with it underneath. Tried to do a reverse layup, couldn't finish that one. Three coming. And Cordy's got three. (37-15) now. About 7:10 left here in the first half. Johnson up with it, off the side, brought down. Hilltoppers looking to attack. It's Montague with it. Harshman tried to whip that back in play. They're not moving as much tempo as we've seen them move with before here. Long shot, that's in regardless there. Saw Ben Howlett down there for the Hilltoppers trying to enhance the tempo here down low. You want to talk about a stellar record for a coach. Howlett, 7th season here, 178-30. As it's a rich tradition of success for this Hilltopper side. They expect to go deep in the playoffs every year, and when you have somebody that can coach as well as that and guide a program as deep as that, might be flying under the radar a bit here. People used to seeing this side in the top 25, but don't be fooled. This is still a very talented side. Back to it here as Williams carries for the Bobcats. Day's got it back. It's Baptiste over on the far side. Williams thought about a 3, but he's defended well. That one loose, rolling off the side. Looking for something here, perhaps, just continuing to rotate their way through. Tried to go high for a finish there. Batted back out, kept alive. Montague for 3 off the front, batted away again. Cordy this time for 3. That's off again. There's Roseme trying to go inside. Looks like a foul on the way in there. This will set up Roseme at the line. 74% for the young man from Florida. Drops in the first. Back up with the Hilltoppers, 40-17 they lead. On up the way, here comes Baptiste. He's fouled, drops it in, one more coming. Baptiste is 2 of 2 as he sets up shop again at the line. Three coming. That one might have got blocked there by Baptiste. I think he got a finger on it. Kept in play somehow, ends up back in his hands, and he'll go the other way with it. And lays it home. It's 40-21 here, about 4:55 left in the first half. This is a Hilltopper side that's scoring over 100 points a game, average-wise, about 101. Not a very hot shooting night so far here in the first half. Believe it or not, the Bobcats find themselves on a 6-0 run here. Three coming from up top, short off the front. Here's Roseme, steps over and drops the 3 in there. 40-24. Hilltoppers scoreless over 2 minutes trying to find a make. Not that time up close either. Roseme for 3. Batted down, Hilltoppers take control. Try to go back inside, attacking straight up, and that finally falls in there. That's Woodward. He's got 10 now. That ends the over 3-minute scoreless drought. It's 42-24 Hilltoppers. Day couldn't quite handle the pass. Tried to throw it back into play. It's turned over, but picked off again. Here's Day all alone. Malcolm Day's got the bounce going up and throws it down. Maybe that dunk will fire them up here. It's 42-26 Hilltoppers. Cross-court pass. Hot shot off the front. Albury pulls it down. Here comes Roseby up the way. Tried to pass that into the corner for Williams. Baptiste goes up high and grabs it. He's doubled, trying to find an option, gets that off. Albury spins inside, he's fouled on the way up. We'll step aside here. 2:20 left in the first half. It's 42-26 Hilltoppers on 99.5 DZN.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Welcome back, folks. It's Jalen Albury at the line as he drops in the first. Albury yet to miss so far this year, now 7 of 7. And 8 of 8. Good conversion rate. Can't ask for literally any more than that. 42-28, the Hilltopper lead with about 2 minutes left here. Very low, 39% from the field for this Hilltopper side. We'll see if they start stacking makes to close out this first half like that. Now 44-28. Out of the corner for Day. He'll walk the line, tried to feed that back through. Was blocked away back into his hands, but he was already out of play, so that's turned over. About 1:40 left here in the first half. Roller, that falls through. 46-28. Looks like a double technical on the floor now. That's Montague for the Hilltoppers and Albury for the Bobcats. Albury brings it forward. Underneath and laid in by Baptiste. It's 46-30, Hilltoppers. It's a Hilltopper side with a lot of talent. Still close to 50 here at the half, but of course, as we talked about earlier, 72 at the half the first time these two got together. Moving a bit slower here. This will set up Montague to shoot a pair, it looks like. Montague, 59%. Not a good handle on that one. It was off the front of the rim, almost didn't hit the rim at all. got the secondary, though. Minute left here as they'll walk the line. And they'll set up Roseme to shoot now. 1-1 coming for Roseme. Can't get it. Three coming again for the Hilltoppers. Off again. Their 22nd is another miss. Johnson sliding forward with it. There's Day trying to slam that home there, couldn't finish it. Shot clock off here for the final 25. They'll continue to hang on to it here, just working the time off. 6, 5, 4. It's Cordy on the way inside. 3. Blocked away. 2. There's a foul with .3 left. He'll set up for a pair. He has one make earlier. That's all we've seen so far. Up and good. Not good as well. And 49-30 at the half here. West Liberty on top at the brink. We'll step aside. We'll do a brief halftime show, and then we'll get ready for the second half. Here's the Hilltoppers lead it 49-30 on 99.5 DZN.
Our contestants will have about a minute and a half to make their half-court shot. Whoever makes it in first will win our prize. You guys can start with the count of 3, 2, 1, shoot! 2, 1. We'll have 2 new names quickly onto the floor. First one, Austin Paul. Austin Paul to the floor. And Hein to the floor. KJ Smothers, our second participant, KJ Smothers. The contestants, ready to shoot. And 3, 2, 1, go. And your winner, KJ Smothers.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
It starts from the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just a game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours. In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at FrostBurg State University.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
And I wanted to do more than just be a spectator. I wanted to get involved and give back to the sport that I've loved for so long.
I'm a speaker,
a builder,
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor, a firefighter, and I'm a volleyball official.
Officiating volleyball was something that helped me to reconnect to my roots.
Volleyball officiating will bring positive influences into your life along with lifelong friends.
I said yes to becoming a volleyball official so that I could give back to the game.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
Challenge yourself as a referee to always be the best you can be.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official,
just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door,
stay on the court.
Just say yes.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
Jump on the fast track to your professional career in mechanical engineering, pharmacy, or law with competitive programs at FrostBurg State University. You'll be able to save time and money through partnerships with the University of Maryland College Park Clark School of Engineering, University of Maryland Eastern Shore School of Pharmacy, or the University of Baltimore School of Law. The advantages of these collaborative programs are endless. Wherever you're going, it starts at FrostBurg.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
To them,
The whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Ready to go here with the second half as Harshman looks to fire away and get us started. Nothing coming there, though. 49-30 as we start the second half. The Hilltoppers on top here. Long shot, that's off as Cordy pulls it down. Looks like a foul. And Cordy's got 2. Into the corner here, the Bobcats looking for 3. Off the side, Harshman looking to clean up. Still can't connect, though. Left it just shy. Cross court looking at a 3. Rattles around, still can't drop it. Rosemead slips, lets it fly. Hilltoppers grab it back. 3 coming. Off again as Williams pulls it down. Rifled towards midcourt. Here's Baptiste looking to drop it home. There's a foul. Here's Baptiste back at the line. He's 2 of 3. At the first, second coming. He's got both. 49-32. Long shot here from the top, that's off. Kept alive, and Cordy's foul. Back to action here, West Liberty with it. try to work their way inside. Backing down Roseme, fouled, and shots coming. Chaz Hiddens at the line now. He's shooting about 69% so far this year. Second chance coming. And that one nicely falls in there. 50-32. As the long full court pass lobbed to Baptiste. He'll try to Euro his way in there. He just ended up throwing that one out of play. Williams snatching it, moving forward. Whipped back up top for Harshman. Looks like a foul in the meantime. 17:59 left in the second half if you just happen to be joining us. Rosny on the way inside, drops that in there for a pair. Now 50-34. Picked off, here's Albury with it. On the way inside, Baptiste bodied on the way in there. Cordy had it, but ended up falling out of play with it, so I think the Bobcats will be getting it back. Here's Johnson on the near side, looking to shimmy his way through. Long two. Hot off the front. Baptiste throws it up there. He's fouled again. Baptiste back again. Fires away. That drops through. Secondary is a miss. So 50-35. Into the corner. Hot touch, out and around they go. Looking to go through, pass back out. 5, 4, time winding down, 3. They'll try it 3 at 3 off the front. And the follow-up shot's good for 2. 52-35. There's 16:45 left here. Johnson. Here's Baptiste looking for Williams in the corner. That's poked away. Back in play here from Williams. He'll get it back. Far side 3 rattles home for Roseby. It's 52-38. Trying to hang around here, going inside, and there's another foul. This is D'Agostino getting set here again. It was 2 of 2 before this appearance. That's in there. Trying to get it back in here. Baptista's got it. He's streaking forward. Lost control of it, and the other way it'll go as that ended up out of play. Onto the outside. Slick feeds out and around here. The Hilltoppers putting on a clinic passing this around. Some subs coming on and off here. And the Hilltoppers back to it offensively. Rotating their way through. It looks like an offensive foul being rung up here. Johnson goes high with the lob in for Day. Goes up, snags it, one-handed at that, and promptly turns it over. On up into the corner, out around again. Every member of the Hilltoppers has touched the ball at least once so far here on this possession. Really working it around here. Loose ball underneath, tried to whip it back in play. Well, that'll change directions here. On up the way, almost turned over, and into the table that one went. Toppers again back to work, searching for that three-point opportunity as they continue to cycle through the outside of the arc. Here it is. They find it from the near side, and that's off again. Dropped in there, and one chance coming. Timeout coming here, so we'll step aside. It's 55-38. West Liberty on top here, 14:46 left in the second half. You're listening to FrostBurg State Men's Basketball on 99.5 DZN.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at FrostBurg State University. Jump on the fast track to your professional career in mechanical engineering, pharmacy, or law with competitive programs at FrostBurg State University. You'll be able to save time and money through partnerships with the University of Maryland College Park Clark School of Engineering, University of Maryland Eastern Shore School of Pharmacy, or the University of Baltimore School of Law. The advantages of these collaborative programs are endless. Wherever you're going, it starts at FrostBurg.
Max. Welcome on back here, folks. 55-38, the lead for the Hilltoppers as they look for 2 more, and they get 2 more. Add 2, 57-38. Keeping you on your toes here with some basic addition on a Wednesday evening. Onto the outside, 3 coming. Good for Johnson. (57-41). We're watching the Hilltoppers really cycle their offense through multiple times. And it's really something to just sit back and behold here, to watch them pass that through and everyone touch the ball efficiently, keeping it moving. Very fluid out and around they go, and they find great chances. They just can't seem to connect on them this evening. They're getting all sorts of great looks. Here's a quick 2 laid in. Onto the outside, Williams trying for 3 for the Bobcats. There's an answer, 57-44. Long shot off the back. There's a travel on Cordy. Some of the West Liberty faithful here made the trip to FrostBurg. Not that far of a drive, about 2.5 hours, give or take. Trying to chime in with some form of constructive criticism. Fired into the corner. Here's Cordy for 3. Halfway down and it rimmed its way back out. 12:45 left in the second half. It's 60-44. Keeping it rolling here, 60-47. On the way in, and Day palms that and sends it back. Here comes Rosemead with speed, lays it in for 2. Hitting stride here, 60-49. As the Hilltoppers offensively don't seem to be firing at 100% tonight. There's a foul. Bobcats in the midst of a 9-2 run, trying to scrape their way back in. Cordy getting set to shoot again here. He's 3 of 3. Now 4 of 4, 1 more on the way. Both drop in, 62-49. Johnson fires away, cans a long ball. 62-52, the Bobcats might have a chance to fight their way back into this one. Still 11 and a half minutes left here. It's only a 10-point game. On the way in, high shot, that's off. Swung back out, Hilltoppers keep the offense rolling. 3 coming again, fired off. The side, Day scoops it up. As the misses continue to stack here. One of their last 6 from the field are the Hilltoppers. Here's Williams looking at a mid-2 off the front. McCarty looks to follow up the miss, scoops it up, another miss for the Hilltoppers. Into the corner, here comes Williams. Leans into it, bodied up. It's a 1-on-1 coming up here for Williams. It's a high shooter, 82%. Knocks down the first. And the second as well. 62-53. Maybe a surprise in store here this Wednesday, and it looks like the Hilltoppers have seen enough as Ben Howlett's got a timeout. We've got a timeout as well, 62-54 with 10:40 left to go here in the second half on 99.5 DZN.
Health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome back here, folks. 63-56. The Bobcats trying to claw their way back into this one, and a power slam from Gost might do that. Quick answer, though, and that's where the Hilltoppers have been so successful. They've been shutting down some of these surges with quick answers offensively. Day, feet set, looking at 3. Drops it in there, 65-59. 9:50 left to go. Toppers cycle through, far side 3. Short off the front, McCarty scoops it up. About 9:30 left to go in this one. Here's Williams on up the way. Williams fires. That's off the side. Might have rushed that one a bit. We've seen this point a couple of times here. There's just been some Might not be team-friendly shots being taken in some of these moments where they get close in games like this and they result in points on the other end quickly, and just like that, they find themselves out of it. For example, that might have been a bit of a rush there, perhaps. It's another miss. 9 minutes left here. At the Hilltoppers start hitting on some of these close-up shots, like one you're probably going to see here shortly. On the way inside, or listen, depending on how you're watching. Mid-range two, there it is. 67-59. The Hilltoppers continuing to try to pad the lead here. McCarty's fouled, trying to traverse forward. We'll see if they can get a bit more set offensively here and try to work their way in. And it looks like a media timeout, so we'll actually be stepping aside with 8:38 left to go in the second half. It's 67-59 Hilltoppers. 8:38 left in the second half here on 99.5 DZN.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Welcome back here, folks. 70-61. There's about 8 minutes left as the Bobcats slightly knocking on the door, perhaps of an upset here at home. We'll see if they can find a way to scratch back even and go from there. 9-point game. Williams pulls up. Tough look at two. Somehow drops it. Now 70-63. Toppers look to cycle through now, getting a bit stagnant as they'll try to force inside. Had the mismatch, did Cordy, and drops it in. Now 72-63. It's Roseby breaking up the far side of the floor. Surveys, you can see him reading. Looking for a screen perhaps from Day. Out and around they work. Here's Johnson looking to walk the line. Reverse layups in there and good. 72-65. 7-10 here. Three coming again. Off the rip, and that's in there. 75-65. 7 minutes left to play here. Much closer game than a lot of people anticipated as Day's got a quick two. 75-67. This Bobcat side needs to just shore up a bit defensively here. Been a bit porous the past couple of possessions. On the way inside, look at the slick feed there, and that's in again. Still a 10-point lead for the Hilltoppers with 6:20 left here. Here comes Johnson, backdoor feed for Baptiste, goes high and drops it in off the glass for 2. Pretty good finish on the way in there. It wasn't an easy one to drop home. We'll see how the Hilltoppers answer now, as they've been quick to do so. Hot feed, here comes Cordy. And there's a foul as Rosemead tried to snag one. This is Dante Spadafora getting set to shoot at the line. He's an 87% shooter here. (79-69), our lead for the Hilltoppers here with about 5:55 left. If the Bobcats are going to find their way back into it, they're going to have to do it soon. It's Johnson on the way inside. Swings the elbows a bit, looking to clear some space. Baptiste getting it, motors his way inside, and there's a defensive foul. Could have really gone either way, perhaps. This is Baptiste back at the line. He's 5 of 7. Been a very active customer at the line. First one soars in there. Secondary pops out, so a 9-point lead, 79-70. Cycling through again here, trying to attack the paint. Going high, and that falls in there. It's 81-70. Johnson again trying to get some separation. Toes behind the line for 3. Goss missing. No, he passed that off, actually, I should say. And there was a foul in the meantime. Goss leaves it short off the front. It's 81-71. Toppers again back to work. Keeping the Bobcats at arm's length here. Miss on 3. Out of play it goes, and the Hilltoppers will keep it. And it looks like a timeout, so at 4:54 left to go, it's 81-71 Hilltoppers. Can the Bobcats find a way to surge back into this one late? Stay tuned to find out right here on 99.5 DZN.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at FrostBurg State University. Jump on the fast track to your professional career in mechanical engineering, pharmacy, or law with competitive programs at FrostBurg State University. You'll be able to save time and money through partnerships with the University of Maryland College Park Clark School of Engineering, University of Maryland Eastern Shore School of Pharmacy, or the University of Baltimore School of Law. The advantages of these collaborative programs are endless. Wherever you're going, it starts at FrostBurg.
Sebastian Goss, his second team's 10.
Welcome back here, folks. 81-71. The Bobcats being held at arm's length as the Hilltoppers look to stand on business here and close things out with 4:24 left to go. Miss at the line will not help the cause here. And 2 misses at the line, also not helping either. Door's still open here for this Bobcat side, but they're going to have to strike, and they'll have to strike quickly. They've been a fan of taking quick shots on possessions. Some heavily contested at that. We'll see if they make some smarter decisions, perhaps, as Gost almost turns that over completely. Here comes Johnson trying to scoot through, and a foul called in the meantime. Johnson getting set to go at the line. He's a 74% shooter. See if he can drop the secondary as well. And he's got both. So 81-73 here, 4:08 left to go in the second half. Had quite the sequence the last time here in Bobcat Arena, late against West Virginia State, who barely snuck out of Bobcat Arena. Perhaps maybe the same fate coming for the Hilltoppers. High arcing shot falls in. 83-73, back to a 10-point lead. Baptiste for 3, it's good. 83-76. And a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll stick around here. In the meantime, we'll jump back over to the conference scoreboard. We'll see what's been happening so far this evening. Looks like we'll start with Davis and Elkins in Glenville State. It's 82-79 Senders with 18 seconds left in that one. Davis and Elkins trying to survive the trip to the Waco Center against the Pioneers. Fairmont State squeaking past Wheeling, 78-71. West Virginia State taking care of business, 98-56 against the Salem Tigers. And one that's a bit closer that people might not have expected, 62-59. Charleston winners over Notre Dame College. And West Virginia Wesleyan giving it all they can against Concord, but the Mountain Lions, 61-50, are victorious again. Concord side is shaping up to be a dangerous team the later this season goes. They've now put together 8 in a row. It's 83-76, back to action here. Williams looking for 3. That's off again. The backside bouncing around. Leaf would have came off this place if that dropped in there. And they got to jump back and survive with 3:20 left if they want to fight their way back in. Another foul in the meantime away from the ball, it looks like. And that actually might have been Baptiste. Looks like this will send Montague back to the line for the Hilltoppers. That roller bounces around 3 times. He was 1 of 2 before that one fell through. And so does that. 85-76. It's Rosemy on the far side of the floor. Action pinned out around the perimeter here. Williams pulls up for 3. Some time left to cycle through there, perhaps. So 85-76 with about 2:40 left. The Bobcats will have to hope for a couple of slip-ups from the Hilltoppers. Long 3 again. And everyone falling down in a heap underneath the basket, and there is a foul out of that scrum. I think Williams will be setting up to shoot now, it looks like. to 77. Here's Williams again. That's through, so 85-78. Cordy up the way, fires it forward. Montague stopping, controlling. Don't expect them to strike quickly here, so they'll try to grind it out. Tried to lob it in there just over the outstretched arm of Gost, and the Bobcats come up with it. Here they come. All the way up the floor, Johnson, feet set, looking at a three off the rip. Missing that one, Baptiste tracks it down. Now they'll cycle inside for a two, and it's left short. Roseme's got it back again. Here's another two, that's off. Gost pulls it down, and it looks like an offensive foul, if I'm not mistaken. And that will be one. It's Cordy at the line. He's 5 of 5 as they look to close things out. Good on the first. And the second as well, so 87-78. Hilltoppers rack up a quick 30-second timeout with 1:47 left. Some costly mistakes, some early shots on offense might be putting the Bobcats out of this one. Don't forget, on the postgame show, we'll recap this one, put a bow on it, and get ready for Saturday's matchup at the Wheeling Cardinals, as the Bobcats will jump for a 2 on the road coming up after the conclusion of this one. 2 on the road, then back for 2 at home, and then the regular season finale on the road. That's all coming up at the conclusion of this one. Here comes Johnson up the floor with it. Minute 44 and running. Gost is alone up top. Williams comes back to retrieve it. Swung out. Here's Roseby stepping in. Baptiste on the way inside. He's blocked away. Bobcats bring the double. Toppers through it. And they'll drop back and look to work it down here. Johnson picking up a foul. And Montague returns to the line. Missing the first. Secondary drops in, so 88-78. 1:05 left. Williams runs inside. That one rolls across the rim and doesn't fall through. We believe that should effectively do it here for this one. There's another foul, but nonetheless, only with 53 seconds left. Should wrap this one up. Montague returns to the line again. Drops in the first. Toppers looking to hit 90 here if this one falls through. Now 90-78 with 53 seconds, I should say, left. Pardon me. High swing back up for Roseby, who shoots the 3. Goes high up. And there is a tie-up. Toppers advance it forward here, and they'll just look to dribble around here, and they might have to take a shot, or perhaps they'll just let it expire here. There's 22 seconds left in running and 10 on the shot clock. There's a dunk at the end of the buzzer there to put some form of exclamation point on this one. And it'll be 90-80, the win for the Hilltoppers. The win puts the Toppers at 18-5. They're now 12-3 in conference play. And the Bobcats have now lost 9 in a row. They're 2-21, 2-14 in conference play. We'll step aside and we'll have the post-game show when we come back here. But the Bobcats loses to 9 straight here on 99.5 DZN.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at FrostBurg State University. Jump on the fast track to your professional career in mechanical engineering, pharmacy, or law with competitive programs at FrostBurg State University. You'll be able to save time and money through partnerships with the University of Maryland College Park Clark School of Engineering, University of Maryland Eastern Shore School of Pharmacy, or the University of Baltimore School of Law. The advantages of these collaborative programs are endless. Wherever you're going, it starts at FrostBurg.
Welcome back here, folks. The post-game show, 90-80. Frostburg State losing to West Liberty as the Hilltoppers get the regular season sweep over the Bobcats. And with the loss, Frostburg State has now dropped 9 in a row. And how fitting as we turn the page here shortly. But before we do so, the player of the game brought to you by Personal Best Athletics in the Country Club Mall. Kobe Baptiste with a double-double this evening, 19 points and 11 rebounds. So that young man, our player of the game, brought to you by Personal Best Athletics. But as we turn the page and get ready for Saturday, it's very fitting that we look back as Frostburg State will take on the Wheeling Cardinals in this one. And coincidentally enough, that was the last opponent that this team beat over a month ago, right here at Bobcat Arena on January 13th, 104-99. And they'll be on the road to take on the Cardinals this Saturday at 4 p.m. Take a look here the last time out, 104-99 was that win for the Bobcats in Bobcat Arena here on January 13th against the Cardinals. In that matchup against Wheeling, you have to look out for big Marcus Johnson. He's always the threat down low for the Cardinals, had 25 on the Bobcats. But on the opposite side, Logan Lewis with 22 points, Jayshon Freeman with 21, and Malcolm Day with 20. So a lot of scoring options stepped up in that one, and we'll see if they find a way to step up for this one coming up on Saturday and see if the Bobcats can avoid losing 10 games in a row. So make sure you come back once again and join us on Saturday for Frostburg State and Wheeling, Part 2 from Wheeling. I want to thank all you Bobcat fans for joining us as always. Big thank you to Max Bourne over on the Bobcat Sports Network. For those of you watching the video stream, shout out my man Ethan D in the studios for getting us on the air.